two of this group, because we see only two of these groups in here, and their components, right? So now here, olecranon, right? That's the end of the ulna. Sorry, the beginning of the ulna. And here we have the hand. You can draw this as a pedal, right? And draw the thumb. So we know if which side the hand is turned. And now from here we draw, now this is a little bit more organically. That's the end of the ulna, right? This is the end of the ulna, this little bump here, right? That's the end of the ulna. That the olecranon is the beginning, and we feel a bone here, right? Running down like this, we feel a bone, right? Like that. That's the ulna. So now, what we can do, we're gonna deal only with the superficial muscle because there is too many. The brachioradialis, this volume here is made up of three muscles, as we have seen, right? The brachioradialis, under this, or partially under it, we have the Extensor Carpi Radialis Longus and Extensor Carpi Radialis Brevis. So this line here, therefore, is going to be divided in three segments, 1, 2, and 3. This upper segment belongs to Extensor Carpi Radialis. Sorry, to the brachialis, here like this, right? The brachialis now, because the hand is slightly turned, we only see this portion here like this, right? And we go down to here, brachialis. The Extensor Carpi Radialis Longus will be here like this, right? It goes under that, right? And then its tendon will go, not here, but will go here to the back of the hand. We are not gonna get into that. From under the Extensor Carpi Radialis Longus, we have now the Extensor Carpi Radialis Brevis, here like this, which goes the same place, the same way, right? Is ECRB, but instead of going to, I think it goes to the longus goes to the first, at the base of the second metatarsal here, right? And then the brevis goes to the third, right? So 1, 2, 3. But it doesn't really matter for now, right? We want to block in this group now divided in 3 segments. So then this that is left here is going to be the extensor of the hands and finger, right? So we're gonna leave, then create this big bulge in here, right? I'm gonna divide this in its component. But then we're going to also add here, right, another group of muscle, which is the muscle that extend the thumb, which is these, right? See that? These are the muscles that extend the thumb. They create, see, there's 1 and 2, right? And there's 3, but 1 and 2, another one is not visible. They create this bulge here and here, and they go to the thumb, and these are the tendon, right? They go to the to the thumb together, and they move the thumb this way, up and out, abduct and extend. We're not going to get in detail in what they do. I want to block in just the shape of those, right? The form of those. So as you can see, this group of muscle here is about here, right? Let's say 1/3, right? 1/3 of the length of the arm. So the forearm, so about here like this. Now we draw a long fusiform shape like this, and then we divide it in 2. So this shape in here is going to be almost, I wouldn't say non-visible, right? But it's very subtle, right? It's very, very subtle. So let me get now black pencil so I can outline it a little bit more, right? So these are extensors and abductors of the thumb, or hallucis, right? Thumb. These two, right? Here and here. So there is another one here, but we see only the tendon, so let's not get into that, right? I'm gonna now actually carve out all these muscles here a little bit better so they become more defined and visible and easy to identify here. So this is now the bicep, right here with the tendon here. This is the brachialis. This is the brachioradialis, right? This is the ECRL and ECRB. But you want to remember that these together, they create a volume like this, right? Or maybe like this, right? Like that. And it would be, let me see if I have it here. It would be this, right? It would be this volume here. See that? Like that, right? Like this. And this is the flexor, which we're going to see at another time. So it's the tricep, like this. That's the lateral head, that's the long head, and this is the tendon, that's the olecranon. There's another little muscle here, the anconaeus, but we can block it in here, but let's not worry about this. We're going to do it when we're going to talk about this when we do the back view, right? So there's quite a lot of muscle in an arm and forearm. So now here, what we do, we're going to focus only on the superficial muscle, right? Only superficial muscle. So we're going to start with creating lines that will tell us the direction of the superficial muscle, those that we see, right? So let's start with the first muscle here, right? This muscle here goes from the lateral epicondyle, right? From the humerus, start from the humerus, and it will go down to the center here of the hand, and it's the muscle from where all these tendons stem, right? So now direction is this here, down like this, right? This goes to the finger, right? So the muscle, this one is the common extensor fingers, because there are also some specific extensor, right? For the index and for the pinky and whatnot, and so we need to specify common, right?